The day the skies turned red in Los Angeles, January 7th, 2025, marked the beginning of a nightmare that seemed to defy the boundaries of reality. The city, already grappling with an unprecedented heat wave, found itself at the mercy of nature's wrath. At 116 years, the land was parched, the forests brittle, and the air seemed to shimmer with an ominous heat. It was as if the earth itself was holding its breath, waiting for the inevitable spark that would ignite its fury. And then it happened. A power line fell in Griffith Park, and the world changed in an instant. Flames leapt skyward, 100 feet high, and what began as a small fire quickly transformed into an inferno of unimaginable proportions. Fueled by relentless 80 mph winds, the wildfire surged across the landscape with a terrifying speed, consuming everything in its path. Hollywood Hills, Beverly Hills, and downtown LA became engulfed in a firestorm that showed no mercy. The iconic Hollywood sign, a symbol of dreams and aspirations, crumbled into smoldering ruins, a poignant reminder of the fire's indiscriminate destruction. Freeways, normally arteries of life and movement, turned into deadly rivers of fire. Vehicles exploded in the heat, their occupants abandoning them in a desperate bid for survival. Even the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean proved no barrier as the flames leapt the coastline, setting Malibu ablaze. In this apocalyptic scenario, escape seemed impossible. Families fled, but the fire moved with a speed that outpaced human legs and wheels. The air was filled with screams, pleas for help that were swallowed by the roaring inferno. Helicopters flew overhead, releasing torrents of water, but their efforts were in vain. The fire fed on itself, growing stronger, more insatiable. Communication lines melted away, and Los Angeles found itself isolated, cut off from the world. As noon approached, an eerie darkness descended upon the city. Ash fell like snow, blanketing everything in a suffocating layer of dust. The sun vanished, and the sky took on a sinister, blood-red hue. Hospitals overflowed with the injured and the desperate, roads were choked with traffic, and emergency responders were stretched beyond their limits. The City of Angels had become a hellscape, a vision of destruction and despair. For 20 days the flames raged, and when they finally subsided, the landscape was unrecognizable. More than 100,000 homes lay in ruins, reduced to ash and rubble. Over 2 million people had been forced to flee, creating the largest exodus in U.S. history. The death toll remained uncertain, with many lives lost and bodies never recovered from the charred remains. The financial cost soared to $200 billion, but the true cost, the human and emotional toll, was immeasurable. The world watched in horror as Los Angeles, a city synonymous with dreams and possibilities, was brought to its knees. In the aftermath, as the smoke cleared and the ashes settled, a haunting question lingered. Can we ever prevent such a disaster from happening again? The answer lies not just in technological advancements or firefighting techniques, but in a fundamental shift in how we interact with our environment. Climate change, urban planning, and emergency preparedness must be addressed with urgency and seriousness. The 2025 Los Angeles wildfire serves as a stark reminder of nature's power and the fragility of human constructs. It calls for a collective re-evaluation of priorities, a commitment to sustainability, and a renewed respect for the natural world. Only then can we hope to mitigate the risks and protect our communities from the wrath of nature.